Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hunter Houck, and in today's video, I'm going to be introducing you to my new baby leopard gecko. Let's get into the video. So, not gonna lie, I'm kind of rushing to film this video because I have to get it out very soon, so if it seems a little rushed, I'm very sorry, that's why. But anyways, I'm going to be introducing you to my new Blizzard Leopard Gecko. I haven't told you her name yet. So, when I first found out that I was getting her, I started thinking of names and I'm like, I already have Persephone and Peyton, so maybe I'll do another P name. And I finally narrowed it down to a couple of names and I ended up choosing Pippin. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Pippin. So, like I said earlier, Pippin is a Blizzard Leopard Gecko. And blizzards are known to have kind of an attitude, and it's just a genetic attitude. It's nothing wrong with them, it's just that they act differently than other leopard geckos, and they're sometimes harder to tame. And I have found that to be true with Pippin. She is definitely a handful. So I feel like I should have said that a little differently. So blizzard leopard geckos, they are known for having a different attitude. It's not that it's a bad attitude or that they're like crazy or anything, it's just that they act different than most other morphs of leopard geckos. And when I said they're harder to tame, I should have said instead like blizzard leopard geckos, you have to tame them differently. You know, it's sort of like how some different breeds of dogs, you have to teach them differently. That's kind of how it is with working with a blizzard leopard gecko. You have to teach them to trust you in a different way than you would a normal morph leopard gecko or pretty much any other morph. It's not that they're like, it's not that they have a bad attitude, it's just that they have a different attitude and you have to learn that so that you can teach them. She'll let me handle her for a little bit and then she just kind of gets crazy, which is different than my normal morph leopard gecko, Peyton. I got her as a not a hatchling, but as a juvenile as well. She's very active and kind of spunky, if you will, and she loves to explore. So I know I'm gonna have like 30 people, if I don't mention this, comment, where did you get Pippin from? So Pippin actually came from Florida. She went on a flight from Florida to here in Oregon overnight, so she definitely traveled a long way, and the breeder was Imperial Reptiles. I cannot say anything but awesome things about them, seriously. They are awesome, they have great customer service too. Pippin is growing really fast. She was 6 grams when I got her, which honestly in my opinion is kind of too small to send a reptile across the country. I would have waited until she was 15 grams, but that's just me. But anyways, now she's 9 grams, so she is seriously getting big quickly. Also, I forgot to mention she was quarantined outside of the reptile room for about a month before I actually brought her in here. So her enclosure actually is this 20-gallon right behind me, and it's very simple right now because she's a baby. That's what I like to do. When they are babies, I like to give them more of a simple setup until they get completely tame with me, and then I'll start adding more stuff for them to interact with. Another thing that I wrote down that I wanted to mention was that Pippin, she is seriously an awesome, ferocious eater. She will eat anything I put in front of her. Actually, not anything, but most things. So far she's eaten mealworms and dubia roaches, but I need to start branching that out even more and expanding that. But yeah, she's a great eater. And actually, I get all of my feeder insects from Rainbow Mealworms. This isn't sponsored or anything, obviously, but if you want to order some feeder insects from them, you can get 10% off using my link in the description. And that is an affiliate link, so I also get some money off of my next purchase if you guys use that link. So in these videos, I always like to ask you guys a question too, or at least I want to start doing that. So Pippin here is a blizzard, but I just want to know, what is your favorite morph of leopard gecko? There's so many of them. But yeah, my dream morph has always been a blizzard leopard gecko, and I'm so happy that I finally have one. Remember, yes, I'm looking at you, specifically you who is thinking, oh, I just learned about reptiles yesterday. I'm gonna go to Petco tomorrow and buy one. Here's the thing. Do your research. Please do your research. They're a huge commitment. They live a long time, potentially up to 15 or 20 years. So they're not something you should just go out and impulse buy. And I said Petco kind of as a joke because don't buy a reptile from PetSmart or Petco. There are a lot of videos explaining why, but their animals are usually unhealthy and they don't get them from great sources. So I would recommend a responsible breeder or adopting one. So in conclusion, this is my Leopard Gecko Pippin. She is very awesome. And I forgot to mention, she's probably a couple of months old. I don't have her exact hatch date, but I'm just really looking forward to spending several years to come with her. Not several, like over a decade. She is an awesome little leopard gecko, and I hope you guys love her as much as I do. I have actually been posting a lot of pictures on her of my Instagram at HunterHouckOfficial. We're getting really close to 1,000 followers on there. We're at, like, when I put this up, probably almost 800. So it'll be a couple months and we'll hit 1,000 followers. So once we get to 1,000 followers on there, or on here, whichever one comes sooner, I'll do another giveaway. So be sure to go follow me on Instagram so you can hear more about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That seriously helps us out a lot. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.